Hello there. So I recently received a question on Twitter from a guy called Chris, who's a long-time subscriber. Thanks, Chris. Chris asked me about advertising on YouTube. Specifically, what kind of control does a creator have over the adverts they put in their videos? And also, which types of ads pay the most? I'm going to tell you the types of ads that are available to creators and the type of control that we have over the ads that we put in our videos. And I'm not going to show you exactly how much each ad type pays me, because I think that is actually against YouTube's terms of service, but I will show you the proportion of my advertising income that comes from each of the sources of advertising. Now, you're going to find this very interesting because this even surprised me. There is a huge winner here in the type of ad that pays the most. The other ads are kind of a waste of time. It really is going to kind of blow your mind. Maybe that's a bit extreme. It's not very British, is it, to be over the top like that? You'll be mildly amused. So if I go into my video manager now on YouTube. Incidentally, they've just changed the creator studio, haven't they, for YouTube creators. Don't really like the new one. I keep reverting back to the old one. I think I'm just a stickler for old ways of doing things. But it kind of seems quite difficult to navigate. You have to go through 1,000 different menus to get to the same thing on the new studio. But hey ho, guess I'm going to have to get used to it. So if I click on a YouTube video, we can see what kind of ads are available to us. In total, there are 5 different types of YouTube ads that will accompany a video. The first are called display ads, and you can't control them. If you're watching this video now, they are, oh, this is quite complicated, isn't it? If I get this wrong, I'm going to look really, really stupid. They're over there. They're over there above the suggested videos. I suppose I could just flip this video if I'm wrong, couldn't I? So you can't control those. They are always here on YouTube. The second type of video ad is called the overlay ad. And these are the ads, the annoying ones that pop up down here. But to be honest with you, I find when I'm watching a YouTube video, I kind of get a bit used to them. The third type of advertising you can have is called sponsored cards. You may have seen these kind of an eye icon appearing in the top whatever hand corner that is, right hand corner of the video. Below that, if you click on that, you get cards with kind of sponsored advertisements, products and things that you can buy. So that's another type of advertisement. The fourth even, which is possibly one that you've seen a lot of, are the skippable video ads. And these are the ads that appear before a video or after a video, where you get that little 5-second timer, after which you can either continue to watch the ad or you can skip it and resume watching your video. And then we have possibly the most annoying type of ad, the one that everyone complains about, the non-skippable video ads. So yeah, they're the 5 things available to you, and as a YouTube creator, you can decide which of those you have on your video apart from the display ads. In terms of video ads, you can also control where or when those ads occur. So you can choose to have video ads display before your video or after your video, and also during your video. YouTube will automatically choose the best places in the video to put your ad breaks. Now, presumably these are points in your video where people usually lose their attention, so you can kind of reinvigorate their interest by showing them an ad maybe, or maybe it's shortly before they lose their interest. I'm not entirely sure how their algorithm works that out, but yeah, generally it seems to be about halfway through one of my videos, which is coincidentally when most people stop watching. You can, in the new YouTube Studio, actually choose the precise number of ad breaks. You can insert as many as you want in the middle of a video, and you can position them. And of course you can actually turn monetization off, but I'm pretty sure your YouTube channel will still display ads if you turn monetization off, so you're kind of only doing yourself a disservice by doing that. A lot of people view YouTube using ad blockers. Shame on you. When we make these videos, some people do it for love, some people do it for money, some people do it for a bit of both, like me. Yeah, actually, I don't mind at all. The actual individual proportion of income that comes from a single person watching a video isn't very high at all unless they click through an advert and buy something. Well, if you're the kind of person that's kind of so inclined that you put an ad blocker on, you're probably not likely anyway to click on an advertisement and then go and buy a product, are you? So I don't really mind. But I hope you find it a little bit difficult to sleep at night, knowing that you're watching my videos completely for free. So yes, they are the adverts and the kind of control that you have over them. So let's get to the perhaps more interesting thing, which is how much money do you actually get from these different types of ads? I want to see things as a percentage of the total because, as I said, I don't want to show you the absolute values because I think it might be against YouTube terms of service. Now, this graph is exceptionally interesting. The top line here is some kind of ad that I have on my videos that gives me over 75% of my total advertising revenue, and in fact on some days as high as 83%. The next highest type of ad peaks at 17.9, so nearly 18%, and then as we go further down we get down to sort of 6%, so something that really doesn't give me much at all. Is it really worth even including them in your videos, especially if it's going to really, to be frank, piss your viewers off and potentially stop them watching your videos or stop them watching halfway? I know I've watched some videos where an ad's come up and I've gone, oh god, I've just turned off YouTube. So when I get round to actually revealing what these are, god, I'm really dragging this out, aren't I? You might want to think twice about including them in your videos. So let's work up from the bottom to the top because, yeah, I'm cruel like that. So the very lowest are the non-skippable video ads. Those video ads where you're forced to watch them to then continue watching your video. They pay me the least. Is it really worth me pissing off my viewers and putting those in? What do you think? As a viewer, and indeed as a creator, do you put non-skippable video ads in your videos? I'm really gobsmacked by that. It seems like a complete waste of time. Now, I can't discount the possibility that if I was a really successful and popular YouTuber, maybe people would pay more to put ads in my videos. But certainly at my level, to get basically 4% of my advertising from these non-skippable video ads, I think I'm not going to include them anymore. The next highest source of YouTube advertising income comes from display ads. So these are those ones that appear up there above the suggested videos, and they come in at nearly 6% of my advertising. So, you know, for something that you can't control, 6% of your total revenue is pretty good, but in the scheme of things, it really is just a bit useless, isn't it? So the second highest source of income from advertising are bumper ads, and I've just noticed actually that what YouTube display in your revenue in the breakdown of the different ads isn't the same as the list of ads that they put on their videos, which makes things very, very confusing. But I've looked up bumper ads and they appear to be short, I think maybe 6-second videos. So again, it's a video ad, and yeah, they make about 15% of my total YouTube advertising income. Now, at the very top, at, as I said, nearly 75%, we have dun 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 dun, the skippable video ads. So these really are incredibly lucrative. For me at least, it's definitely worth including them in my videos. Now, this isn't the whole story, because another question that Chris raised was about the amount of time that you spend watching the videos. Well, I've done a little bit of research because YouTube don't make it incredibly obvious to creators where they actually make their money from and what's actually important in terms of advertising. So basically, if you get an ad with a skippable section, you will only be paid as a creator if the watcher doesn't click the skip button, if they continue to watch the video. So if you think about it, that advertising really benefits companies who are putting adverts on your videos because they get a little bit of exposure for free, essentially, if you click skip. If you don't click skip, then they have to pay. Now, in terms of non-skippable videos, YouTube isn't going to expect people, obviously, to watch 10 minutes of a video before they charge the person who's put the advert up. So there must be some sort of time cut off there. Maybe you have to watch a video for 30 seconds or something to count as a view before all the kind of charging takes place. But yeah, I find that extremely interesting. And it's really taught me that, you know what, I'm done with the non-skippable video ads. Or am I? Because actually, looking at the figures here, you can see the number of impressions that each of the types of ads get. So, you know, obviously, those ads up there, they get a lot of impressions because every time you watch a YouTube video, you can probably see them. Ads that occur before a video starts obviously get a lot of impressions. You see a lot of them. But the ads in the middle of a YouTube video might get less impressions, less views, because, well, a lot of people stop watching YouTube videos before the end. So the actual number of impressions for each type of advert varies. And with that, you can actually see the CPM. This is cost per meal or mil, whatever. It's basically cost per 1,000 views. Cost per click is the thing that YouTube won't let you reveal, but I'm not going to tell you these exact numbers. All I'll say is people pay a lot more to put a non-skippable video ad in a video. So not really sure what that tells you. For me as a creator, it doesn't really mean a lot. I think I would rather have more skippable video ads than the non-skippable ones. But as somebody putting ads in a video, it's going to be very expensive for me to put non-skippable video ads in a video. So why would I do it? But perhaps they've got a good click-through rate. Perhaps people click on the ads, then buy things. I don't know. But certainly from a creator's perspective, yeah, they're not very lucrative. So anyway, I hope that answers your question, Chris. In summary, as a creator, you have quite a lot of control over the adverts that you put in a video, and the skippable video ads seem to be a pretty good source, in fact, my major source of income. But if you have a different experience, if you can navigate your YouTube analytics better than I can, and you can work out which type of ads are best for you, I would like to know down below, because perhaps I'm doing something wrong and I can improve my income stream from YouTube. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for your question, Chris, and I shall see you next time for another video.